Hey everybody, I'm your name, and let's be honest, America, it's a wild ride. It's like a theme park designed by a committee of cowboys, politicians, and Oprah. But before you hop on the roller coaster of freedom and supersized sodas, let me give you some friendly advice. There are some things you just don't do in the land of the free, unless you want to experience the special kind of freedom that comes with a night in jail, or worse, a scolding from a grumpy New Yorker. Picture this. You're strolling through airport security, feeling relaxed, and you casually joke, "Oh, I've got a bomb in my suitcase." You know, like a regular chuckle-a-minute kind of guy. Guess what? That's not a joke. It's a one-way ticket to the VIP section of airport security, and trust me, the pat down there is anything but glamorous. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive into 10 hilarious mistakes you should never make in America. Think of this as your survival guide to navigating the cultural minefield that is the US of A. You're welcome. Look, I get it. Airports are stressful. You're tired, you miss your dog, you're pretty sure that guy in the Crocs is judging your carry-on luggage. But here's the thing, the TSA, those fine folks in blue who get to grope your belongings, they have zero sense of humor when it comes to bomb jokes. Seriously, none. You utter those words and suddenly you're the star attraction in a real-life episode of Locked Up Abroad. They'll shut down the whole airport faster than you can say TSA pre-check, and then comes the interrogation, the cavity search, okay, maybe not, but it'll feel like it, and the inevitable missed flight. So, unless you're a big fan of orange jumpsuits, keep the bomb jokes to yourself. Alright, let's talk about tipping. This is a big one, folks. In America, tipping isn't just a nice gesture, it's practically a law. Think of it as a mandatory service charge disguised as an act of generosity. Your waiter, your bartender, your hairdresser, your Uber driver, they all rely on tips to make a living. So, when you stiff the waiter, you're not just being cheap, you're basically telling them that you think their job is worthless. And trust me, they've got ways of getting back at you. Cold food, watered-down drinks, a Rachel haircut gone wrong, you've been warned. Driving in America. It's a beautiful symphony of honking horns, middle fingers, and people who apparently slept through driver's ed. The first rule of the road here? Stay in your lane. Literally. Driving in the wrong lane is like wearing a "kick me" sign on your bumper. It's an open invitation for road rage, and believe me, you don't want to see an American driver angry. You'll be cut off, tailgated, and subjected to enough colourful language to make a sailor blush. So, unless you're looking to star in your own version of Road Warrior, learn the rules of the road and stick to them. Chapter 4, 911, for emergencies only, not for ordering pizza. Look, I know pizza is serious business, but it's not a 911 emergency. Those three little numbers are reserved for life or death situations, like if your house is on fire or you're being chased by a pack of rabid squirrels. Calling 911 because you can't find the remote or because your Wi-Fi is down is not only incredibly annoying, it's also illegal. You could end up with a hefty fine, or worse, you might actually prevent someone with a real emergency from getting the help they need. So, the next time you're tempted to dial 911 for something trivial, just remember, pizza delivery has its own number. Chapter 5. No ID, no beer. It's like high school all over again. I know, you're carded everywhere you go. It's like being back in high school, except this time the bouncer isn't going to fall for your fake ID. In America, we take our drinking age very seriously. It doesn't matter if you're 21 or 121. If you look even remotely young, you're getting carded. So don't leave home without your ID, unless you want to spend your night sipping on soda water and feeling like you're back in detention. And trust me, nobody wants that. Chapter 6. Littering not cool, dude, not cool. This one should be a no-brainer, but apparently it needs to be said, don't litter. I don't care if you're in a park, on the street, or in the middle of Times Square. Throwing your trash on the ground is a big no-no. It's disrespectful, it's bad for the environment, and it makes you look like a jerk. And don't even try that biodegradable excuse. Nobody wants to see your banana peel decompose on the sidewalk. So do everyone a favor and find a trash can. They're everywhere. Seriously, they're like Starbucks, but less expensive. Chapter 7. Personal space, the invisible force field you don't want to cross. Americans, we love our personal space. It's like our own little invisible bubble of comfort, and we don't like it when people pop it. So when you're talking to someone, especially if it's someone you don't know very well, back up a little. Trust me, they can hear you just fine from a safe distance. Getting all up in someone's grill is a surefire way to make them feel uncomfortable. They might not say anything, but trust me, they're judging you. And nobody wants to be judged for their lack of spatial awareness. American English. It's like English, but funnier. English, we speak it but with a twist. We've got slang, we've got idioms, we've got regional dialects that can make your head spin. So don't be surprised if you find yourself utterly confused in a conversation. Just smile, nod, and hope for the best. And whatever you do, don't try to fake it. There's nothing more awkward than someone trying to use slang they don't understand. Just embrace the confusion, ask questions, and have a laugh at yourself. We're all in this linguistic roller coaster together. Tipping, Part 2, the revenge of the waitstaff. Remember what we talked about earlier? Tipping, well, it's so important that it deserves its own sequel, because seriously, if you stiff the waitstaff, you're asking for trouble. And trust me, they've got a whole arsenal of revenge tactics at their disposal. They can accidentally spill your drink, forget to bring you extra napkins, or misunderstand your order and bring you the spiciest thing on the menu. So do yourself a favor and tip generously. It's not just good manners, it's self-preservation. Jaywalking, the ultimate act of rebellion. That could cost you $50. You might think that little white man on the traffic light is just a suggestion, but trust me, he's not. Jaywalking, that age-old tradition of risking your life to shave a few seconds off your commute, is a big no-no in many American cities. Sure, you might see locals doing it, but you're not a local, are you? You're a tourist, a visitor, a sitting duck for a ticket-happy cop. So save yourself the $50 fine and wait for the light to turn green. So you still want to visit America, so there you have it, folks. 10 hilarious mistakes that could turn your American dream into an American nightmare. Look, I'm not trying to scare you off. America is a great country, full of amazing people, delicious food, and enough entertainment to keep you busy for a lifetime. But it's got its quirks, just like any other place. Just remember, when in doubt, ask. Most Americans are more than happy to help you navigate the cultural minefield that is our nation. We're a friendly bunch, really, except when we're driving, or waiting for a table, or standing in line. Okay, maybe we're not always friendly, but we're entertaining, right? So come on over and experience America for yourself. Just maybe leave the bomb jokes at home and tip your waiter and don't litter. And, well, you get the idea.